games. Whoop, let's go. Hursty Games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to another FIFA 22 starter team video. Now this one, I think this team for a starter team is actually even better than my last video. Now the main reason for this is because this is definitely more of a starter team. The other one, as I said, is one that I think you can build up to within a couple of weeks, and I do think a team like that is going to be very attainable. But this team that I've built and I'm going to show you guys today is one that I think that you can use in that meantime, and you can definitely attain within the first week or so if you're willing to put some time and effort into the game. Now, I built this team on stream, and we were doing some fun squad builders, and this is the one that really stuck out to me. There are some other really cool cards, and we had another couple of real cool concepts, but these are, again, based off of the cards that I do have available to me to actually look at and actually show you guys on the current FUTMind and FUTBin and FIFA 22 database. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the team, run through the squad itself, and if there are any small changes I'd make as and when we see more cards, then I'll let you guys know. But this one for me, I'm very excited for. I think this team is going to be fantastic. If you do end up enjoying the video, please do leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit that sub button, turn notifications on to be told when you upload videos. But for now, let's get into this team. Okay, so here is the team in question, and I think this is fantastic. Now, I built this on FUTMind. I had a lot of people in the streams telling me to try it out, and when I eventually did, I realized they have got a lot of cards available to us, a lot of cards that they already know the ratings of, and these cards look pretty darn good. Now, we're going to work from back to front, starting off in goal, Aitor. Aitor is there at the moment because there aren't many goalkeepers that I can actually put in there. Now, depending on which side, which way round we have the centre-backs, and I should have the centre-backs the other way around because Hermoso is left-footed, so actually it would be Hermoso on the left-hand side. The keeper can just get a link to both of them, so just be Spanish, or can be Spanish and have a good link off to Nacho Fernandez, or the left centre-back, which would be Hermoso, or just needs a strong link to Hermoso, as long as they've got a soft link into the right centre-back, which would be Fernandez, it's fine. So basically, a Liga Santander keeper and Fernandez is guaranteed chemistry. But however, if you have got yourself Hermoso on the left-hand side, then he does need to be from Atletico Madrid. Now, Lecomte is an option. He's 79 rated and I believe a non-rare, but I think Aitor, obviously, it's just going to be the better option, higher rated keeper. I know keepers are a bit of a, pinch of salt at the start of the game because you just don't know how good the keepers are going to be until you use them. My favourite in the beta, for example, was Gaeta from Crystal Palace. He was the best keeper I used in the beta. But I think for now, Aitor will do, and higher rated Spanish keepers, then we'll potentially consider looking at those. But those three there, I think, will be fantastic. Nice pace in your centre-backs, good physicality, good defence, just some good stats across the board, and I think they'll do you a good job. Now, the way this team is sort of split is two triangles, one on the left-hand side, one on the right-hand side, and then a perfect link in the middle. Looking at that perfect link, Correa and DePaul. Correa, I think, could be one of the more expensive players on this team. I think for a starter card, he is going to be fantastic. Obviously, 83 rated, so he's going to be a board, going to have a little bit of extra value just for the rating anyway. But the fact that his card is as good as it is, I think will slightly wake up that price a little bit. But I do genuinely think Correa is going to be fantastic, and I think his card is going to be very desirable at the start of the game. And that perfect link off to DePaul just makes it even better and even easier to use in teams. And DePaul himself, by the way, has got a very nice card. Perfect kind of box-to-box card or an attacking midfielder kind of role. The way that I'm looking to run this team will be either like a 4-1-2-1-2, a 4-2-3-1, a 4-2-2-2. It will kind of work with most of them. The only player that wouldn't necessarily run in that 4-2-2 would be DePaul if you're looking to use him as a wide cam, just because of the pace. But if you put a decent cam style on him, obviously it won't be that much of an issue. At the start of last year, I ran Leon Goretzka as a wide cam for ages, and he did the absolute business for me. So DePaul, I think, is going to be a very versatile, very usable card. And because of that perfect link to Correa, I think he will definitely prove to be valuable. Left-hand side, we're going to the French or La Liga links here. You've got Bamba, you've got Aouar, and you have got Emerson. Now, the most important thing with both of these sides, both trios, is that the centre mid either has a perfect link linking to him or two strong links. So as you can see, I've got the team link from Emerson at left back and the nation link from Bamba to obviously both get him a green link. And then the soft link between the winger and the left back is plenty. They don't need a perfect link or a strong link as long as they've got a link to the midfielder, which they need for the midfielders to get chemistry. Now, Aouar for me, again, perfect epitome of just a very solid centre mid card. Good CDM, good general centre mid, good general looking card. And for me, I think will be relatively desirable because he's got the dribbling, he's got the passing. His dribbling's fantastic, by the way, and I think he will just be a very good early game card. So for me, I think that trio there will be really, really nice. I was looking for a French Ligue 1 left back, but there weren't many that really jumped out to me. Emerson was the best one because of the strong link, obviously, into Alwa, because he got himself that green link. So, and to be fair, I'm not upset with using Emerson early doors because I think Emerson's card looks half decent. I think an anchor card would be ideal. Just boost the pace just a little bit, get that defense and especially the physicality up a little bit. And again, I think this will be a solid, good running starting team for what it is we're building, but he does need that green link to get to Alwa to secure the chemistry for Alwa. And Bamba for me looks fantastic. I loved Bamba on 21 and I don't see it being much different for 22. I think his card does look very desirable and a card that I'm looking forward to trying out, and especially as I'm looking to plan to build this team. And I think Bamba will be a very interesting one to kind of pay attention to. I haven't been keeping up too much with French football. I don't really keep up with the league and that much as I do some other European leagues. But Bamba got himself plenty of special cards last season, and I hope that he can do the same thing this season, because if he does, he will be definitely somebody to keep an eye on those special upgrades, because Bamba is a filthy card. Now we'll go ahead and look at that trio on the right-hand side. Now, the soft link between the centre-back and the centre-mid doesn't matter as long as you've got two green links, obviously, to your right winger and your right back. We happen to have that anyway, as well as the soft flick into the centre back. But if anything, it just made it ever so slightly easier if I chose to mix things up just a little bit. But the main thing to take from this, honestly, Ferran Torres, I think, is going to be incredible at the start of this game. I think Torres is a phenomenal player in real life, and I'm hoping that his card will translate that in FIFA as well. I really do think this card looks decent, and I'm very much looking forward to trying him out. Personally, I think Saul looks like a real good early game card. It's one of those weird cards that he's obviously 82 rated. None of his face value stats even hit 80, but the card itself still looks very good just for being pretty darn well rounded. Obviously, he's taken a big hit in regards to rating from his card on 21. But I think early game, Saul will be a very good and very usable card, and a card that I'm very looking forward to. One of the best budgets, I'm going to say budget with quotes here because obviously we have to predict the prices and stuff. I don't see him being astronomically expensive, but I think he's one of the best budget looking centre mids, especially in the Prem that we've seen so far on the roughly 1,000 player database we've seen. And I think James, obviously, an obvious link to have that right back into Saul, and again, based off the ones that we have right now, I think it's the best we're going to see. I think otherwise Bellerin would have been good. Obviously, he's made his move to Rebati, so he's no longer an option for us to link in. It would have also worked. I could have gone with Bellerin because he'd have got the soft link into Hermoso and the soft link into Saul. He already had the green link, obviously, Saul that is, from Ferran Torres. So that also would work depending on Bellerin's card at the start of 22. That might be a change that I look to make. Other than that, I think realistically this team is pretty much good to go. And again, I don't see this being a team that's going to be astronomically expensive and particularly difficult to attain. If you think about it, that 4,600 FIFA points at the start of the game, if I was to just decide I just want to splash that out and just buy, 7.5k packs or whatever, just decide to spend it early doors, I'm not going to be doing that. But if I decided that's what I wanted to do, realistically, I could probably, I think, afford this team if I got, average looking packs and pulls from those 4,600 points. I think that this would be a relatively attainable team. That's how cost effective I think this starter squad is going to be. And I'm saying starter squad because I do think this is going to be a team you can get within the first couple of weeks. I reckon I could get this in the first week with a little bit of sensible trading, sensible use of my coins. And again, I personally think this is going to be very attainable. So hopefully you guys agree and hopefully you guys think this team looks good. If you do, then please do leave a like on this video. It supports me out a whole bunch. One thing I'll say as well, I'm looking to potentially do a video series to include some of your guys' teams, some of the teams that you guys are looking to use at the start of FIFA 22. I did tweet out about this, and what we're going to do is there's a hashtag Hursty22. If you go ahead and use that as your hashtag and tag me in it, some of my favorite ones I'll include in a viewers starter squad video if you guys are interested in it. But for now, guys, I want to say thank you for watching this. As I said, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Make sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Turn notifications on to be told anytime that we upload a video. If you want to catch us on our live streams, Hursty Games YT over on Twitch, link is in the description. And while you're in that description, check out our channel sponsors M21 and Real Footy Print, and you'll get a discount at both of those with code Hursty. But for now, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands.
What?
in a
Now
bit.
his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, we'll say hello. Entertain, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty Games, yeah, you already know.